Hey everyone, today I thought I'd play a little Plants vs. Zombies, Survival Endless. So, I can kind of remember, actually, like a few months back, I guess, when I was still playing, trying to beat the campaign, like, I didn't have to wait for the plants to regenerate here when I was, like, when I was trying to get to the campaign. I didn't have to wait for that, and I just thought that was kind of weird, I think it's some kind of update they did recently, because apparently I have to wait now, and that's what's really preventing me from getting to the level 40, round 40, the achievement that I want so badly right now, but whatever. I got more than halfway there now, and I just thought I'd maybe do a video on me trying to get there again, or surviving as long as I can, because I've tried just about every single combination of plants I can think of to try to get there, but if you guys have any other suggestions, maybe you can leave them down in the comment section, but I'm going to try to go as far as I can, though, like I said, and we'll see what happens, alright? So I'll start off with the cheap stuff, because that's really going to save your life for the first few rounds, and then you can plant the other stuff later. Just kind of start off with the regular sunflowers, and then you can plant them to the double ones later, kind of thing. And eventually, I think you're going to want to switch to the watermelon catapults entirely, but that's what's really led to my downfall, really, in the end. It's just, I don't know. Why don't we do spikeweeds last? And everything else, I think, is good. Yeah. So, I used to plant my sunflowers over here, but, after losing enough games, I'm like, maybe I should just leave a little gap right here, just so the minor zombies can't come in and eat my plants immediately, I still have some time to plant some squash here or something really quick and kind of thing, so. Gotta love those rakes, really plant them really try to buy them from the store as often as you can. It'll take out the first zombie for you for free, and you can save your sunlight for other plants really quick, and, So I got that squash here to take out that one, and then I can keep saving sunlight for other things. So maybe what you want to do in the earlier rounds is really try to get the pool water a little more betterly defended than the land, because there's a lot more deadlier zombies that come through the pool, that are, hard to take out, so. Plants on the side of the lawn where the zombies are closest to the house first, because you're going to have extra time to take them out, this guy versus this guy, so. See, I didn't have to wait for the plants to regenerate like this, and the Conan zombies, of course, you'll have to plant more pea shooters, because they're going to take longer to take out, and 2 at a time is better than 1, so. And you might want to wait till they come through the bushes to start that, because if you plant them too early, and they come to a different line, then it's gonna be like, oh, okay, now I gotta wait, and you might not have the time for that, so. See, there's one, so you just plant it like right there, and perfect. Okay, right there. I think I'm the only one on my friends list who actually has made it onto the leaderboard on here, so that's another good sign, you know. Yeah, I thought the game was hard, but apparently they thought it was even harder, you know, so just... So once you get a good line like this going, you know, you're pretty good for a while, I think. Maybe start planting the torchwoods, and the walnuts, and the spikeweeds later. Those are gonna be more expensive, of course. You might want to just, you know, do a good amount of saving so you can do the line pretty quickly and not have to wait, you know, quite a bit. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 675 at least. Make sure you have 675 sunlight before you do anything. And of course the buckethead zombies, you might want to make sure you have a magnet on here at some point, because that's going to save your life as well, which I forgot to do. Don't do what I just did. So maybe we'll plant one there. I think these torchwoods can be planted on C2. Yeah, okay. So just need a lily pad here. So start playing torchwoods. That'll turn your pea shooters into fireballs and just makes it a little more effective. See, I ran out of points pretty quickly, but I can gain them pretty easily because there are so many sunflowers here. Maybe once you get the good one of those planted, you can plant this frozen pea shooters, because those things will really slow them down, literally. And try to plant them where there's, you know, the buckethead zombies for the most part, because that's probably where they're going to be needed the most. Even if it takes them out like that, you'll still weaken them pretty good, so. And here's the big wave. Once you get past this, we're on to the next flag. Take those guys out when they're closest to the line. Get quickly kind of squash here. The problem is when these guys are this close, you know, the first guy acts like a shield, so when you take out the first guy, only then will they get started on the next one, so kind of annoying, but there you go. Okay, so you got the catapult zombies. You might want to need something good for that. But when you get a lot of these planted in the first round, you don't really need to do it till a little later, so that'll save you some time from having to select these again. You know, you can probably skip those. And I definitely recommend you take the tall walnuts over the short ones, because those are going to be more effective. They'll last longer, all that good stuff. So later rounds, choose the double pea shooters, repeater, whatever they call them. Some of these you'll just need to keep using over and over again because they're very helpful. And let's see here. Let's try that maybe. And of course the cattails are very expensive, so I wouldn't buy them till like a little later round maybe. But maybe you can plant a few in the earlier rounds just to kind of get it started, because they're pretty helpful in some way. They can pop, you know, pop the balloon zombies, and you know, once they're popped, you know, they'll move on to something else, and you know, it's good. So No buckethead zombies this time, so you don't need to worry about that. I would start off with the regular spike weeds first, because then you can, once you get those planted, then you can probably move on to the metal covering ones, whatever you call them. Spike rock, whatever. So. And I think we're good to go. So why don't we try this? Maybe start off planting the double sunflower, because you can probably get these plants, back pretty quickly at the rate these things get up off, sunflower twice as fast. So and of course some of these plants though they will get more expensive to replant later on. So you don't notice it takes like 200 sun to plant a double sunflower now. So same with the spike weeds and a few other plants I think too. So that's probably another thing that's actually causing me to lose these survival matches, but whatever. You either run out of sunflower or other things contribute to your loss. But and then you plant your spike weeds toward the bushes, because that'll stop them early on. It's not gonna they don't have to drive mostly down the yard just to get to them. You can pop their tires as the way where they are, and oops. Of course, I'll have to replant that later in the rounds. I should slow those guys down. Lily pad there. The best part about these things is they regenerate pretty quickly, so you can. The spike weeds, they regenerate pretty quickly, so you can replant them easily. And sometimes the weak ones will actually get taken out pretty quickly because they can't last very long to begin with. Shout out to Team Luster Devs. You wanted me to say that, so that's out there. Subliminal advertising. Go check out our channel. See, there you go. And then as soon as they pop them, you might want to replant them immediately, because there might be a few just around the corner, so to speak. So you just kind of have to watch all the lines, because you don't know where they're going to be coming from next, and try to plant the cheaper plants first, because that'll save you an opportunity to use the other one when you can't plant one of them. So just like that. We can take this one out and plant the frozen one. So you might want to really, so I'm just going to try to get another one of those torchwoods here for this round, because I need to replace those. So I need that. Wait a minute, hang on. Okay. That. No bucket heads this time, so I don't need that. I guess they give you different types of combinations each round, so that's going to vary, of course. So always look at the kind of zombies they're going to give you for the rounds, because they'll show all the types on this side of the bushes, and that'll help you determine which one to pick. Actually, I'm going to take out the cattails for cherry bombs instead. I think. Let's choose that. And that. Okay. You'll probably do a lot better, of course, if you buy all the stuff from the store. So, if you don't get very high in here, it's probably a good idea to buy all the stuff first. So, play a lot of walnut bowling. That's one thing I can recommend. Just play with that. This is why I chose Cherry Bomb, you know, because look at all these groups here. You never want to not have enough explosives here, you know. If you can't use the Cherry Bomb, switch to the jalapeno. Can't use the jalapeno, switch to the Cherry Bomb, you know, just yin-yang. I don't know if it's my internet connection or what. I don't know. I have to wait for these plants to regenerate, but it's annoying. So you got all spike weeds now. You can't plant them on water, even with lily pad, which is unfortunate. That would really be helpful, but what are you gonna do? And of course, when the ice resurfacing zombies, whatever you call them, when they leave a trail of ice like this, that's going to affect your area 3 plants right there. So be sure to take those out as soon as you can, because once they leave a trail of ice like this, it's going to be a while before you're allowed to plant there again. But this guy was right behind him. There we go. Like I said, I have no idea how I got to the round I did. Seemed like so far back. Sometimes they can take out 2 at a time with those little squash, so you gotta love them. This is why I recommend planting some of the plants later in the rounds, because, you know, you don't have a lot right now, and it's like, so now you need to replant some of them, and you can't plant them because you don't have them, so, you know. So I gotta replant that, and these bungee zombies, of course, they come down, they steal a random plant, so just be sure to grab, you know, some of the plant supply you chose earlier, because they might choose one of those, and then you can just replant it as soon as they take it, you know, so. Also, why it's good to not spend so much earlier, because you'll have the money to replant it soon. So, for the sunlight, I should say. So we get that. We get this. I'm never sure with the combination of plants the first time, so. And of course, they have these zombies with the screen doors. Those are memory takeouts, but so this is when magnets are really good to have right here. So, so we'll take that. Tall walnuts for the shock put zombies, whatever you call them. And you replant some of the sunflowers and pea shooters. I don't know. Let me prioritize here a little bit more. Hang on. If you have to choose between the sunflowers or the cherry bombs, or I'm sorry, the jalapenos or the cherry bombs, choose the jalapenos because they're cheaper. Cheap is good. Why don't we pick the torchwoods, I guess. Oops. And then we'll try magnets. Come on. Okay. Need to replace those. Need magnets. We need walnuts. I wanted these pea shooters, but I think I might have to go without them. Okay, let's try this. And of course, when planting magnets during the day, you'll need a coffee bean to wake it up. You know, if you play this game at a game mode like this at night, you know, you won't have to, but. When I found that out, I was so happy. Try to plant as many of those as you can, because while one holds the bucket, you can have another one. This is when it's important to have the walnuts, which take a while to regenerate. And as soon as I plant that, of course, the other one comes up here. Like I said, hopefully they'll kill them before you even have a chance to need them anyway, so... They're not very effective after they jump, so... Not as effective, I should say. This is what the spiked weeds and the walnuts are good for, though. You know, you plant them, and then while the zombies struggle to get past the walnut, they'll end up really getting weakened, so... That was only the first wave. Yeah, it's like 3. How did 3 make it past here, you know? Just... See, that's what I mean. They take what they want, but you can always replant it pretty quickly. Hopefully. Oops. No, I will. I really wish the magnets would take out the shotgun zombies thing, but... Oh no, that's too much for ask. And the lawnmowers are still good for a last resort. I didn't bother replacing the plants right here because they're just going to eat them again pretty soon anyway, so. I don't mind. I'm collecting the money. I got the maximum amount I can. I'm expecting to get $1 million, but they stopped me right before that, so. Thought that was kind of interesting. This one, I'm just going to save my points. I should try to replant the tissues right here instead, because that's most important. Maybe I shouldn't have planted the double sunflowers, so maybe we'll try again this time without planting as many double sunflowers yet. These guys gonna come? Yes, they are. Yeah, we'll try again. Yeah, let's try again. So, this time, less double sunflowers. Plant those much later round, like I said. Walnuts and spikeweeds a little later. Okay. Of course, you select the coffee beans. Don't allow you to plant other things, but not really necessary. Jalapeno, that's for the water. Really try to read the almanac. That's gonna help you in deciding or getting some intel about each one, so each zombie. So let me try that. Let me do a plant a little later. Yeah, so just kind of start off with these basics here. And once you get, you know, the majority of these planted, you can do the other ones and upgrade them in the later rounds. Took me so long to do this, get it this far, and yeah. Actually, I was supposed to plant the sunflowers one away, skipping one. My bad. So these two will wait until a little later. Because we need to choose the magnets. Okay. Okay. Always plant on the yard first because you'll have to wait a little bit to plant a sunflower right here on the water. So if you have, you know, a good amount of sunflowers here first, then you can just quickly do the water, so. But I actually built the Plants vs. Zombies house in Minecraft, so go check out that video if you want to see that. Copied from a guy, because I'm not that good of a builder, but, you know, still.